Are you serious?
If there is ever an end in this forever war, it will be because of you and your strong right hand. I'm on your side!
Sorry, my bad.
Hola, mis amigos, soy Melissa Ramis y hoy me encuentro con el Hellboy. David Harbour, ¿cómo estás?
Yeah, good, muy bien.
Welcome to Miami. Have
Thank
you
you
been
very
able
much.
to enjoy the Miami sunshine at all?
I haven't yet. I just got off the plane, but I want to. Yeah.
Yeah? You want to get to it at some
we
point.
can see it there. It looks great.
It looks really good. Now, this movie, so many beautiful people in this film. I was amazed by how gorgeous they were the entire time. Said no one ever.
Whatever. I think Hellboy's a lot more handsome than me.
It was.
There you go. No, it's all right. No, you can say it. It's all right. I can take it. Take it.
But man, I mean, the makeup was out of control in this film.
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about that because I read that you had 60 days of putting this on. How difficult was it? How many hours were you in there?
I was in there about 3 hours a day. So 65 applications I think we did, and you know. It was back and forth. Like there would be days when it was torturous, and then there would be days where I was like really excited about it, and it was very liberating because you never get a chance to do these things in movies. You know, in movies so often you're cast as something very close to yourself, and so the broadness of this and how it allowed me to be a creature and how it allowed me to express myself in a different way, like I sort of loved. But the actual hours of being in the makeup chair and having to have this stuff glued to your face and have sweat be a problem, like where it's gonna go, things
Good
like
times.
that. It's, all that was problematic.
Did you catch yourself having the Hellboy attitude offset or not really?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah?
But it was mainly like exhausted, like anger. I don't think I had as many good one-liners as the Hellboy. I sort of wish. I mean, it's like a lot of hard work, and so. And also you are playing this character, and at one point I think I snapped at Neil, the director, or something, and I went over and I said, "I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry," and he was like, "Don't worry, you're playing Hellboy." And I was like, "Oh, that's nice."
That's a great
like
excuse, though.
Well, I don't like to do that. I don't like to use it as that excuse, but I do remember that we all have processes on these films to try to be as creative as we possibly can, to mine the characters as deeply as we can. And so sometimes, the aspects of that character will come out. And for me, like Hellboy's own struggle with his identity and with father figures was so important. So anytime I encountered people that I felt like were father figures in a sense, it would provoke reactions of me. But, I try to be as conscious as I can as an individual. But yeah, you're like acting, so things happen.
Well, before I go, I have to talk about one really uncomfortable scene, which was that scene with the witch and the kissing. Man, that scene was amazing. I felt like that made it for me. Like I was uncomfortable that entire.
You were?
Yeah, between
you weren't
what
touched
you were supposed to eat.
Oh well, yeah.
Oh.
No, that's awful. But,
Yeah.
but you weren't touched when we kissed.
Oh, it was so
such
romantic.
a beautiful kiss.
I agree.
Oh man, that was this guy Troy James, who's a contortionist. So all that movement was real. And
It was.
It was all practical. And then Troy came in and kissed me, and he was very lovely the first time. He was very just delicate about it. And I was like, Troy, come on, man, this has got to be a witch kissing. Hellboy, we got to go for it. And then that tongue came out, man, and Troy did an excellent acting job. But that was a hard day. That was even harder than 3 hours of makeup right there.
It's gonna be a moment, kind of like the Titanic moment, definitely the same thing.
I think the opposite of the Titanic moment.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
David.
Who you calling monster, pal? You look in the mirror recently? He's an asshole.
Sorry! I interrupt!
On the contrary, you've arrived just in time.